that Dong girl, she is an actress, an upcoming one. That used to be Femi's girl there. She came into your life, into your family home. You welcomed her into the home. She became your friend and confidant. Iya Femi Adebayor herself. One láwọn tí fún bàbá yẹn lóògùn dẹ̀rí. Nígbà tí bàbá yìí wà ní Ṣàngó Òde. And so many of his wives. I don't want to believe it's because of love charm that they are talking about. Sincerely. Sometimes, a lot that we hear though, when a man and his wife separates, Femi had a wife before with children and they separated. For a long time, we have not seen them together when Aladuke was there with them. You see, most of the time, it was Aladuke, the family, that's Femi's family. Daniel Peter, allegedly, Baba Femi Adebayor know how to get phone in Ogun. You know, during that time when Aladuke was in the house, you will see that when they are doing their family, because that family is so family oriented, that Adebayor family, you will see that they are very, very, very close to their father. And then, when they used to have their parties, you will see that most of the time, Aladuke with her own baby, Femi, maybe I didn't see. Most of the time, I never saw Femi's other children coming over to the family home. Maybe they do come, I don't know. So don't let me just be too emphatic about it, because I don't know if it is true or not. But most of the time, I do see that Femi and Aladuke were the only one with the child, with that little baby. We don't know what this girl that they said caused all this fights told the family or told Femi himself. What if he told Femi, she told Femi that, look, do you know they do come? Okay. Maybe she told Femi that, ó fẹ́ pa àwọn ọmọ tó ti bí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Ilé babaláwo kan that we went to one babalawo. I'm just assuming, that maybe he told the family and Femi that when I took her to one babalawo, or when she took me to one babalawo, she was telling the babalawo that mi ti ẹ fẹ́ kí Femi kó rántí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́ láyé kó gbàgbé àwọn ọmọ yẹn ni, or bàbá àwọn ọmọ yẹn kó tàwọn kú níṣẹ́. We don't know what lies the lady told her husband. Anyway, when it comes to why am I being silly? When a man is ready to leave you, no matter what you do, whatsoever, when a man is ready to leave you, you are at the mercy of everyone. There is nothing they will not say about you. Because what they are holding on to is Olo Shogun, Olo Shogun, Olo Shogun. She Ogun, because of the Ogun. Ogun tí gbogbo wa ń ṣe lójoojúmọ́. Ogun tó yẹ pé ìyálé mi ojoojúmọ́ ló ń sí òbò fún ọkọ ẹ̀ nítorí àwọn obìnrin ìta tó fẹ́ lọ́ọ̀kì ọkọ ńta. Every day on TikTok, you will see, come and lock your boyfriend, come and lock your man, come and lock your this. So many housewives have been pressured to go into all this juju thing. Some of them never thought of it. So even if Femi got to know that his wife did Ogun for him, ṣé Ogun kó pa ẹ́ ní Femi? Ṣó fẹ́ pa ẹ́ kó jogún ni? People are asking questions because most of you fẹ́ pọkọ, wọ́n fẹ́ win heart yín ni. That is why if you are a shino man and you are watching me, it's not only your wife that is locking you, your girlfriends are locking you. And that is why your kwe koma ja were ni. Torí wọ́n máa lock you ba ye yin je. If you can imagine having 4 girlfriends and all of them are locking you. Taiwo lock you, Kemi lock you, Jumoke lock you, Kafaya lock you, 4 girls lock you, Mrs. Adebayor lock you, 5 locking. Wawa jawere. That's why most of you don't know what you are doing again. Because of the fire locking by Inge. Some has given you Igbin, some has given you a Jadudu, some has given you so many. And then you start misbehaving. So even if your wife actually locks you, Femi Adebayor, because she doesn't want to lose you, she must have locked because of your behavior. Some men are smart. They will go and do it. The woman will not know. If I don't know, how can I lock you? But once I have been seeing all these things, today is Kevin that is calling you. Tomorrow is Tayo that is calling you. Next tomorrow is Jumi. I will go and lock you. Ma lock ye pani. Ma fobo ba ti eje. Ma si obo. Ma fe si obo pa si e pani nule. Ma si obo to ye pe gbogbo ti Tayo gan no. Ba na se lock ye. Èmi náà ma lock ye. We will lock and jam you. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè tú ẹ sílẹ̀. Ó máa ya wèrè gbẹ̀yìn ni. It's because of your attitude, your behavior, that she has seen in you. That is why she's locking you. If nothing has to do with your children, because I know how it is. Tó bá kẹ̀yìn àwọn ọmọ, tí bàbá tó bá kẹ̀yìn bàbá sí àwọn ọmọ tó ti ní tẹ́lẹ̀. I used Kayamata for my husband. Badejoko, God bless you. Use Kayamata for your husband. No matter. Any, I want to that back. I want to look Kayamata for. You can imagine. Auntie Inka, I locked him. Why won't I lock? I locked him. Obo mo je fi lock yen. Obo lo sin temi sí obo. Wọ́n sin ni. Mo lucky ni lucky kini. You know, so you can imagine. Now, if he has nothing to do with his ex-wife's children, his own children, because Iyabeji, thank you so much. Because if it has something to do with the children, to forgive such a woman would be very difficult. If he got to know that she turned in against his children, it might be a very difficult one to forgive. Because by that time, when a man is being locked against his own children from previous marriage, the man will not even look back at all. He will not want to see those children. Azim, Atere, go on, ma. Or sir. Shakira, where is the care charts? Where is the care charts? Is it Abike's own that you're talking about? Not Ike. Abike's own. This one. Is it Abike's own that she talked about? This one. You need Azim, you need my help for what? Did your wife leave you?
Man defend Iyawore even way back Iyawore yẹn wà faulty. Tó bá rẹ ẹnikẹ́ni tó ń tí ẹ pé lè dànù jẹ́ kó lọ. Ẹni yìí ń ṣe ni tó dà. Ó ti gbàgbé kó ṣẹ̀ sápálẹ̀ ni tó bá ṣẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́wọ́ náà bó ṣe gbóhun tó ṣe yìí kan. Ó wá lóun máa fárígá finally. Òun máa jẹ́ ilẹ̀. Ó lè má jẹ́ breadwinner, ó lè má jẹ́ provider. Nǹkan mi wá tí ó máa ń ṣe fọ́kàn. Èèyàn kò lè fojú fò ó. Má jẹ́ kẹ́nikẹ́ni tiẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn màmá bàbá yìí, gbogbo wọn náà ti lo ìgbà wọn dáadáa kọ́ lọ́njọ́ kó túbọ̀ fi lò wọn lẹ́nu gígùn àtàlàáfíà kọ́ ní fi lórí ayé. Kí ṣe ẹ̀yin ọmọ túbọ̀ ṣojú wọn jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ kẹ́ máa pọ̀ wọn lẹ́rìn kẹ́ máa múnú wọn dùn. Àmọ́ tó bá yá, àgbà wọn ò ní kẹ́yìn kẹ́lẹ́yìn yín síwájú. Wọ́n láti lọ náà ni. Ẹ bá dálé ayé yín gbé láìsí mọ̀ níbẹ̀. Kò sí bí yàn ṣe lè dàgbà tó láyé yìí. Kéèyàn fẹ́ kéèyàn rẹ́yìn ọmọ èèyàn.
Sincerely, I got something from her, when she was talking about the parents that, have they intervened or is there something they can do about it? And we pay look, baba, you are all going very soon. You will all payment about. But somebody like the initial one we heard about Funke Akindele, I'll mention her name now because, this one they said that time when she was dating Femi Adebayor, that it was the father that refused them getting married. But I heard something differently yesterday. They said no, that the father was even happy about the relationship when he was still married to his wife. That the father was in part and parcel. Allegedly, that they were that the father was in support of for her being the second wife coming in. So that the father gets mouth well for this thing. So that is why I think that is why she's begging and pleading. And they said they have been pleading for the past 1 year. Let's listen to her again.
Báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ tó? Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ti wọ́dí ẹ kó bàjẹ́ tán kẹfọ́ ni? Kẹfọ́. Kò sí nǹkan tó jó òrírí nínú márèjì o. Mi ò parọ́ wà fún torí ti kọjá stéèjì yẹn ti wà ní kóòtù. Ọmọ kan sọ pé tó dàlẹ́ bá wọnú ọ̀dọ̀ èèyàn wá. Àbí ká jẹ́ ká gbà pé bóyá wọ́n ló tiẹ̀ fẹ́ mú yẹn gan sẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ wọ́pọ̀ pé ṣé wọ́n gan nídìí ẹ̀? Ara gbígbóná owó. Ó máa ń pani, ó máa ń ṣe nílé ṣe ni. Ó máa ń dá ìsàn tí ò yẹ kó wà lára èèyàn lẹ̀. Wíṣí tí mò ń sọ títí ẹ̀ fún pé ọmọbìnrin yìí kọjá yìí ẹ̀. Nǹkan burúkú ni kóbìnrin máa ṣáṣe fóònù ọkùnrin. Nǹkan burúkú ni láyé yìí kọ́kọ́ ẹ wà lórí fóònù kó máa ṣe báyìí.
Kó máa ná ọrùn kiri.
Ọkọ ń bára ẹnu jẹ́ ni. Nǹkan burúkú ni kọ́kùnrin sọ pé òun jáde kó máa fi mọ́tò trace ẹ̀ kiri ẹ̀yin obìnrin.
We talked about that one because they said her husband went out and she chased him with the car. This is somebody that spoke with her, and she acknowledges the fact that it is true. You understand? Most of the behaviors that they said she did while she was in marriage, she has with her. Because the blogger said her sister is her own friend. And it was her sister that talked to her about it. I don't think Iyawore gave the matter to any blogger. It is based on the relationship she has with her. I guess. Do you get me? Because I heard when she said Iyawore's sister is her own sister. And believe me, already she knows the marriage is gone. So even if she talks to blogger now, it changes nothing. I said it, most things that comes on social media gets destroyed. I will always advise people, don't bring your matter to social media. Try and see if everything can be resolved. We have not heard Akim, what's his name? Adebayor speak out. We have not heard the family speak out. Nothing has been said from them. But it is only from Iyawore. She was the one that updated the other time too. When that thing happened that we didn't even know. So 100% I agree with you. Speaking to bloggers might destroy things more. But already this is a destroyed matter. And for the blogger to have spoken out about, it is about her being out there on social media because we all saw the video of ejection. So she didn't call press to come and see what it is. What it we all saw it on social media. And you know that this person that has a special relationship with her would have gone to her, or she would have called, or the sister would have called her to say, look, sorry, at last what it is. I guess that was what happened. Not that she purposely said, bring my husband's house, let them know that he ejected me. No. It's everywhere all over the social media. If that thing did not happen, people will not see it. Standbys were there. Even these people still talked about it. Like TVC talked about it. I guess, I'm not too sure. I think I saw them talking about it. I'm not too sure. Okay, my Lord, for TVC. So, people, it's everywhere. So, she wouldn't have said anything if that thing is not up there in social media already.
People who just bring cases just to build the audience on their pages, not to earn monetization. No. I do my own for humanity. On my own little quota. If Tabale does a Kadashobo, go take the party, it's a Kadashobo. If the Martin Paro, it's a Kashoto. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú tí mo ti fẹ́ tí gbọ́ tí mo ti fojú rí. I'm telling you. Mo rí ọkọ nínú ìlú táwa yìí tó kùtì fún bàbá ọmọ ẹni obìnrin yẹn ti bí ọmọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ti wá fẹ́ ọkọ yìí àmọ́ bàbá ọmọ tó ti filẹ̀ 7 years ago ó padà wá ká ìyàwó yẹn mọ́lé ọkọ tó wá ń fẹ́ presently now move to the living room. Ó dẹ̀ ní tí bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀ bá ṣe tán pẹ̀lú yàrá ìyàwó òun lókè ó lá máa kọjá bá máa sọ pé good morning ó láwọn àjọ kíra àwọn ọmọ oníṣẹ́ ó máa ń dáhùn ó lóun máa ń dáhùn ní ògbọ́wọ́ ẹ̀rí. Shit lóyìnbó táwa shit pọ̀ gan.
That one, Abike, it is not only from your side. You remember I told you people about a story about four years ago. A lady that got married, a man from Ireland. They are my friends. Their wife and husband, they are my friends. The wife might be watching me now. He left his wife in Ireland, divorced his wife, left his mortgage, and got married to another divorcee. A lady left her own husband too and got married to my friend's husband. They moved to the UK, 2 of them. She left her husband. That my friend's husband left his wife. And they moved to the UK. They started living together. They got married, had a child together. The man started suspecting his new wife that is dating another man. She will say she's going to work. She will go to another man's place. The man now monitored her and then followed her, tiptoed, followed her to the place. You remember the story, Buttermeat? And then when they got there, it was her former husband she was seeing. And to the facility for years. She left her husband and then went to her former husband. And that one, they started dating again as husband and wife. My friend husband, he come and stand like this, like Mumu. He was crying. Why do you leave me? You can't do this to me. Remember our love. The former husband said, leave my wife. Leave my wife. Leave my wife. What are you talking about? She's my wife. Egba, who owns wife between old husband and new husband? And the wife said, and so, shit do happen. Old taker, come back to become new taker. My friend husband became Mumu, was crying like motor babredi lowe. E mo ti boss ba ja e sílẹ̀. To my ha. The man was there, ha. He was just crying like Mumu. Bí ẹni tí boss mú lọ́wọ́. So, AJ, you are right. Go on, Mama.
ìyàwó dẹ̀ ti lé pé kó máa lọ pé òun ò ṣe mọ́ àmọ́ ó ní pé ilé tóun fẹ́ gbà ó ní láńlọ́ọ̀dù sọ pé kóun dúró de sátẹ́ndé tí wọ́n dẹ̀ níbi tóun máa lọ pé sòun máa ń sùn sí living room mo ní òde ẹ̀fojú ẹ̀ kókò kúkò ó sì ń gbé ọkọ tó ti kọ́ lẹ́tẹ̀lẹ̀.
á dẹ̀ máa gbọ́ tó ń dóra wọn lókè ní ìyàpá.
sísá igi sọ wá sùn sí living room ó ń dúró de déètì tán sọ pé wọ́n máa fún ní ilé níbi 1 bedroom tó lóun fẹ́ lọ gbà àti yẹn ti gbé ọkọ tuntun
mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ará mi
ọkọ ti tẹ́lẹ̀ tó bímọ fún wọn yẹn ti gbé wọlé padà wọ́n sì jọ ń sùn lókè ọkọ ẹ̀ tó wá fẹ́ pẹ́sẹ́ǹtì tó rán níṣu ìyẹn sì ń sùn living room lórí sófà kò sí nǹkan tó jó rírí nǹkan táwọn ọkùnrin mi máa sọ pé àwọn ò lè gbé lu òyìnbó láyé nìyẹn torí pé ojú wọn rí ṣéégè báńsà gbóbìnrin ṣe ń ro títí ẹ̀ lọkùnrin náà àwọn kankan.
ọkùnrin ò fẹ́ gbé lu òyìnbó because of their own lifestyle in Nigeria. They know they have all the power in Nigeria. Can a man do that to his wife here? What Femi did to his wife? It is not possible. If it is true that they borrowed money, they would have done everything before even him leaving. If he's separated with his wife, the wife will have done all the paperwork and she'll be paying, and it's not possible. It's not possible for a man to throw his wife's thing out like that. So that is why most of the time when you see them, when they come abroad, men hate living here. If they tell my husband to pack his load today to Nigeria, he will gladly do. Most men do not want to live abroad. Not at all. Because they can't. Because of all these things that they do in Nigeria, Toma Muje, Shino ti baye won je, they want to do their shino and eat their shino. Here, your wife knows where you work. She knows when you will close. She knows when you will be back. She knows everything about all your itinerary there in pockets. But in Nigeria, build up kini agbe won, olopa agbe won. So that is it. But here, so Femi Adebayor will just wake up one day and just walk out from the marriage. And that is it. Nothing, no paperwork done until they go. Anyway.
Number one, kúkú òjijì. Kò ṣe pé lọ́n lóyún ẹ o, bó o bá ṣàgùn tó lọlé aláwo kó relé àfàjù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Bóbìnrin bá máa mú yàn. Bóbìnrin bá máa náà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún ẹ wá mu. Wàláì kò sẹ́ni tí Ọlọ́run ò lè mú tí ò lè tara obìnrin mú. Mi ò rí bónítọ̀ ń ṣe lè lágbára tó. Wọ́n ṣe lè wà spiritually fortified tó. Tọ́lọ́run bá fẹ́ sọ pé owó obìnrin ni jẹpẹrẹ máa ṣubú sí. Wàá ṣubú síbẹ̀ tí kò sí bó ṣe lè lágbára tó láyé yìí. Àti gbọ́rí ó wà ní Àlùkùránì, ó wà ní Bíbélì. Ó wà ní àwọn ọ̀tàn àbáláyé, àwọn táwọn náà bá sọ pé obìnrin. Kí ló dé tó ń sọ̀kò? Wọ́n ń sọ̀kò fún Mọ́remí ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Ìlàjẹ. Wọ́n sì ń ṣọdún Mọ́remí nífẹ̀ẹ́. Kò sí nǹkan tí ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó wà ní ọ̀tàn àbáláyé. Kò sí ohun tó lè kó máa gbọ́ báyìí. Ṣé o gbọ́ mi tó sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá mi yanjú ẹ̀ kó kú dànù ni? Àbí wọ́n kúrò nù wọn? Kò ṣe yẹn kò pẹ́ lọ́mọ, kò ṣe nǹkan kan fún ẹ. Bó bá sọ lọ́rọ̀ ẹnu, out of anger, ó yẹ kí wọ́n lè fi maturity. Tó bá láwọn èèyàn tó dá lẹ́gbàá àtàwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó dá kò yẹ kẹ́ bá débi tẹ́ bá dé yìí. Wàláì, ìsinmi ìfọkànbalẹ̀ lójú láyé yìí. Àwọn ọkọ àti ìyàwó tó ń jọ ń jà everyday. Àwọn kan wà wọ́n ṣe ń jà yẹn, wọ́n so wà inseparable.
100.
Lè yà wọ́n. Tó sì gbá wọn yẹn rí. Wọ́n ń lọ́ra wọn, wọ́n ṣe wèrè fúnra wọn. Tí àwọn ẹbí ìyàwó bá wá mú ìyàwó lọ sọ́dọ̀ family wọn.
This is not to encourage DV. You know, I will always say, Baba ti di pé ń lura yín, ẹ̀kẹ́rù yín ẹ máa lọ. So I think she's just trying to buttress a point. But for me, on my platform, I will say when it comes to lura yín, bẹ̀rù kò máa lọ, kò máa do kù mọ́kọ ẹ lọ́wọ́, kò máa do kù máwọn ẹbí ẹ lọ́wọ́. Do you get me? But I think she's trying to just point out something that whatsoever tí Femi ò bá gbọ́, maybe ó gbọ́ pé máa pa ẹ́ ni, tó bá fẹ́ yà lé ẹ̀ padà, máa pa ni, tó bá gbà àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, máa pa ni. It might just be ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu lásán. Wípé ṣó pa ẹ́ lọ́mọ jẹ ni. Like I asked, I said, What is that offense? What is the grievance of our offense that has made him not to forgive her to the extent of ejecting her just like disgrace of the highest order? I know Femi wouldn't have loved to be disgraced that way if truly it's about Oyawo. Forget it. He wouldn't want to be. No. So surely this is like, let's plan it with the bank. I'm just assuming. She doesn't want to leave the house. Maybe by the time they come and pack her away, she will go. We have told her to go. We don't want the marriage again, and she doesn't want to leave. And does it mean that I have to leave all my life savings for her? I can't leave that house for her. I've told her to leave. I think what Femi should have done is to get her a smaller place. To get her a smaller place and say, look, mo le rent ilé mi fún ẹ, or for you and your child, I can buy a smaller place for you. But please leave that place. But I guess because our business is already established in this same address, it's a very dicey one. This is where our business is based. So that means she has to start all over again. If he had moved her, I think that would have been her thoughts. Because even if they do their, divorce, after the divorce, she will have to leave and they will. So maybe, I don't know. Oh, sad. For settlement. It might be arranged.
Ó lè kọjú sí yẹpẹ má dá sọ̀rọ̀ wa mọ́ Sakiru ti bẹ̀ mí ó ti pé wọn ò ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ kò ìfẹ́ sì nílò tó wà láì títí tí yẹn náà máa fi change ṣé ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ obìnrin yẹn ò dá ó máa ń rí mi fín èmi wà bó ṣe lóbìnrin yẹn ò dá ọmọ tó máa ń bú ọmọ tó ẹnu ẹ̀ mú wò kó lè fọmọ yẹn lẹ̀ torí àwọn pàtì ibì kan wà tó láìkì lára ẹ̀ I'm not saying sexually ìwà mi lè wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó máa ń múnú ẹ̀ ló lè láwọn àpọ́nlé pọ̀ lára tó tún máa ń fún torí ẹ̀ máa ń wò ó dẹ nígbà kẹlẹ lọ lára òun tó bá yá sórí éèjì ní gbogbo nǹkan tó bá yá as long as domestic violence were involved.
Thank you. You see, she pointed the DV, that one that I said, she pointed it out. So
ìbálẹ̀ tó gbogbo ọkùnrin àtobìnrin tí ò fẹ́ máa ṣe kiri ẹ kò máa lẹ́ẹ̀ láti manage ara ẹni tó bá yẹ ẹjọ́ máa débẹ̀. Tàbá ní ká gbá kínní yìí láyé kó máa tàn yẹn nǹkan abàjẹ́ àtẹrí wọn ìta àfẹ́ rí ẹ̀sìn yẹn náà ti tó fọ́nrán dùkẹ́ wọ́n ti dẹrù ẹ̀ síta gbogbo àgbáyé lórí pọ́n dẹrù ẹ̀ síta kò kó nǹkan kan kúrò ńbẹ̀ kò rí nǹkan kan kó kúrò wọ́n gbéṣẹ́ fún lélẹ̀ kò lè rí ìkòkò tó máa fi ṣe ń jẹ kò lè rí nǹkan kan á dáwọ́ àwọn tó ti dẹ́pọ́sìtì padà gbogbo ayé ló ti gbé àwọn blọ́ọ̀gì ti gbé deliberately ni mi ò pòsẹ̀ ó sì má pa àwọn àǹtí kan wọn máa bú sẹ́kún sí because ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó ń pa wọ́n lẹ́kún láti àná. Everybody ń sunkún why but why do you have to go this late like consider ọmọ ẹ̀ mi bẹ sọ̀rọ̀ rí one-on-one Femi have we even met? No, I don't think we have met before but I met your dad we met somewhere yes and I greeted him so well gbogbo bàtọ́ ń bá bàbá gan lórúkọ jẹ́ your dad lórúkọ jẹ́ lórí social media yìí I stood up for him to cleanse his name and people can testify to it. Yet I haven't met him before. But whilst they were bashing him, don't bow down lórúkọ jẹ́. Mo dìde dúró fún wọn mo tún orúkọ wọn ṣe. Because that is who I am, not because of what I stand to gain from any one of you. Àgbàlagbà làwọn bàbá yìí wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa. And wọ́n ṣe dáadáa nù ayé wọ́n fi legacy tó dálẹ̀ fún yín ní movie industry. Ẹ̀yin náà tẹ́ máa kárí orúkọ wọn. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ káwọn nǹkan kan torí yín náà bàjẹ́. Èèyàn bínú díẹ̀. Èèyàn fi okú lẹ̀ fọlọ́run. Mi ní sọ jù báyìí lọ. Try láti ṣàtúnṣe. Gbogbo wọn tó ń pamọ́ ọmọ yẹn náà tí wọ́n ń bà lórúkọ jẹ́ gbogbo blog nǹkan tí òun ṣe nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan nìyẹn because wọ́n ti bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ òun náà ní títí ẹ̀ evidence wà lọ́wọ́ òun náà mo rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń yẹn tó ń kọ the other time òun apalẹ̀ jẹ́ you better don't drag yourself máa mú o pé dá padà drag yourself báwo àbí wọn ló máa drag ara ẹ̀ last ẹ lè wòyàn bí ẹ pọ̀ lẹ́ni but wọ́n á ní dáadáa ò lè jà ó lè láwọn tó lọ́wọ́ máa yàn fún wọ́n dẹ̀ máa gbèjà lórí social media but ẹ̀yin gbé má fà á lọ dẹ́tí nítorí ṣe rántí pé tẹ bá fà sọ́tún sósì orúkọ Fẹ́mi àṣemọ jáde àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò dé ṣe fetí gbọ́ wọn dẹ́tì jù mo ti rí àwọn blọ́gà.
wọ́n lọ́rọ̀ yẹn dẹ́tì jù àwọn nǹkan mi tá a mọ̀ wọ́n ló dẹ́tì jù àkómọ̀ ṣé Fẹ́mi àbí ṣé Fẹ́mi dó I don't know bóyá Fẹ́mi I don't know.
àkọ́kọ́ ti tún ti ké sí i mo ti rí wọn tó ti ṣe àwọn nǹkan kan bó tẹ Fẹ́mi Àbíkẹ́ ṣe má ṣe nǹkan tèmi ọ̀tọ̀ ni ìdí kó lè dá kí gbogbo èèyàn ojú tẹ́ bá rí ẹ padà it is okay ẹjọ kò parent ọmọ yẹn peacefully ẹjọ owó ilẹ̀ ń travel ẹni tó bá lọ́mọ tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ máa travel wá sí ìlú òyìnbó gan ò gba àwọn nǹkan kan láàyè pé kéèyàn lọ́mọ tó ní special need kẹ má lè tọ́jú ẹ kẹ ṣàyẹ̀sí ẹ ẹ̀dẹ̀ fẹ́ wá máa kí wàá ń bí báyìí àwọn olóyè ò dẹ̀ ń tẹ́kẹ̀ gbórú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọn tẹ́kẹ̀ láìpẹ́ rárá ọlọ́run á pèsè fún ẹ o yóò sì kọ́ ọmọ ṣe olórí tó jẹ́ ìdílé yín ò sì ní dìrò lágbára
àmì Jésù à ń bẹ̀ yín ní dájì
ẹ jẹ́ bá wa wá ilé fún ọmọ yẹn má jẹ́ kó dẹni ẹ̀gbẹ́ títí o
ẹ ti gbọ́
gbójú ti mọ̀ ẹ́ èèyàn púpọ̀ mọ̀ òun gbogbo àbùkù tó bá fi kàn lẹ́nu orúkọ ara ẹ̀ náà máa fi pín àpò yẹn jáde lára ẹ̀ o bàbá fẹ́ kó kíní kan sí wọn ní ìyàwó Fẹ́mi Adébáyọ̀ bàbá ní Táyọ̀ nìkan èèyàn mélòó ló mọ̀ òun fún ara ẹ̀ yes ó ń tayọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tí orúkọ títí ẹ̀ gangan ni tó dé gbogbo nǹkan tó máa má bá àwọn bá ẹni tí ò kọ́ sí nǹkankan máa dáwọ́ bò ẹ kó parent ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo ara ẹ gbóná ara ẹ ṣe òun kò tún jẹ́ ṣe owó ẹ̀ mọ́ kò tún jẹ́ fi irú ẹ̀ ṣọmọ mọ́ láyé ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin obìnrin tó kù ẹ mọ̀ jẹ́ kára yín gbóná wọ́n bá wá sọ nǹkan fún yín pọkọ yín wà níbí báyìí ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn ẹni tó bá ṣèké fún yín náà tó lè lọ lẹ́yìn ó tún ló bá ti yín jẹ́
gbẹ́kó tó rìn lọ
ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ bí báyìí solution wà bẹ́ẹ̀
gbàtí òrìn lọ ń kọ́
ẹ rìn yín lọ́tọ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ èyí tó mọ̀ kọ yín
ẹ jẹ́ kó rìn
náà ló ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o torí wọ́n tún lè wá gbé nǹkan tí ẹ mú nǹkan tójú àwa yìí ti rí rí tí bá ní kí n sọ personal experience tèmi ilé abàjẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ torí máa rò pé èmi mo tètè mú I'm a decision maker mi ò ń vote I don't like wàhálà ṣòye owó tí ó gbìyànjú náà ló máa dàbí àwa
obìnrin
ẹ fìfẹ́ wọn mọ yín ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà tẹ́ wà láàárín wọn ẹ wọlá ọmọ yẹn kẹ́ tètè bómi pọ̀ gbélé tó wà lẹ́mọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ dìgbà tó ọmọ yẹn bá ń sun ìgbẹ́ títì àbí tí gbogbo ẹ̀ tún dàrú ọmọ tó bá wà nínú situation bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ dáwọ́ bọ̀ ẹ máa fìfẹ́ train ẹ̀ ó dàgbà sínú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣòye yín not anything tó tún máa hard mọ́ nǹkan tó gbé dání àbí tínú ẹ máa fi bàjẹ́ ẹ lè rò bóyá kò mọ ẹ̀yin ìyá àti bàbá ẹ ó lè yé ju nǹkan ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ àgbàlagbà gan ni lọ́wọ́ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí ò ní yé yín tó sì ń rí gbogbo ìyá tí wo bàbá kọ sí ìyá òun tó ń bànújẹ́ tó dẹ̀ wo tìyá náà sí bàbá ẹ tó dẹ̀ pé ìyá òun sùn nínú bànújẹ́ láàárọ̀ lọ́sàn áńgẹ́lì òun délélé ẹni tó ń ṣètọ́jú òun ìwọ bàbá náà provider òun pé kí ló dé tẹ́ máa wá dá gbogbo ẹ̀rù báyìí ẹlẹ́dàá spirit àjọ̀nú ẹ̀gán lè má fẹ́ ó ti yé yín.
No, it's only one child.
Oloma Alije, she's fine. She's coping. You know, I told you guys in the morning that I'll go and do my findings to see if she's okay. She's okay. She's okay. Seriously, she's okay. I won't say she's fine.
No, it's only one.
In that situation, but she's okay. She's
all locations. It's
this
one.
time around.
It's only one.
Some people said when I'm online, they want to call him.
So, according to the blogger Iyawore has been, communicating with, she's fine, and I can see her on, social media today. She has posted herself. She's definitely fine, but surely, like she said, a lot of things she will have entrusted in her that she cannot say out. You understand? But she has not said that. Auntie, go and say it out. So, come on, that be a KB Auntie Ajoke. Kala Auntie Ajoke lots of money. Only you are shaky. But ele you that who are coded. So, but sincerely, on a very serious note, I believe there are more to this that we are saying, you know. If Femi himself comes out to talk, maybe we will all be amazed at what he will say. Because we women, we are very sentimental. That is the truth. And we are full of emotions. Some of us will not say the truth the way it is. Iyato cannot be 100% innocent on this. And I don't think she has, told this lady that she's innocent. But they are keeping quiet. They might have their reason for keeping quiet. And like I said, for Baba Femi Adebayor that has gone through this, and he did one interview and said he regretted ever going into polygamy. That what he knows today, if he had known it that time, he wouldn't have gone into polygamy. I'm sure he will never be part of those that will encourage his son to leave that marriage. Unless there are things that cannot be, said out there. I'm telling you. And remember, Femi is a lawyer. He knows all the tricks that he can use to get his property back. I want to believe he did this perfectly for this lady. But I really want to come out tonight because the lady said they put her in a place and it's a short let and they don't know when, if that money goes off, where will she be? She doesn't have any other place to go. So we don't know what they have done now. Ejo, Babawa Femi Adebayor, Babawa Adebayor, and Mamawa Iya Femi Adebayor. We love you and we know that Mama Ejide is a woman to emulate anytime, any day. And I know she's a woman full of compassion. Everybody has said, I never met her when I was in Odunfa, but a lot of our people, our mates, said that if you go to their home as at that time, she was a mother to everybody. And I believe that she would have, persuaded her son. But Femi is not a baby. There are so little that these parents can do sometimes. But we don't know what really happened between the two of them. Ìfẹ́ ti tán. Number one, tí ìfẹ́ bá ti tán. Hi. Can you please send that message to this number? Please, let me give you the number. Please write that number down because I can't see. I saw the number you sent now, sis. But I can't go into that phone, please. Can you send it to this number, sis? Please. I beg you. I need that info. Let me give you the number. Think the number is Egbami. +234. Ẹjọ́ ẹ kọ sílẹ̀. Tí ìfẹ́ bá ti tán, ìfẹ́ ti tán. There's nothing you can do. Sis, please write it. I don't know if you have that. That Dong girl, she is an actress, an upcoming one. There used to be Femi's girl there. She came into your life, into your family home. You welcomed her into the home. She became your friend and confidant because you want to Femi buy information from her, nothing else. You think you can get information from such a girl? You bring her close to you, and then she became your confidant that she has to know everything about you. We have seen a lot of ladies. I know somebody very close to me. Very close to me. A lady she took as a sister. We as sisters are not sisters. So she took that one as a sister. They will go to the room together. She will wear her pata. She will wear her bra. Even though she's fatter than my sister. They are friends. They became family. The same girl gave birth to her, for her husband. Because anytime she travels, she will leave her sister. Sister that is not your mother and father. Sister that is not your father and sister. You will take them to your family home. Even we know that men do all this stuff. Let them do it out there. Don't be the one to bring a wife for your husband at home. Area sister, you want people to be calling you auntie me, mommy me, everywhere. You pack every woman you see on the street to your family home. They will do lock your coin. Stop bringing strangers close to you. But because you want to get information so well, they become your friends. You want to, okay, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Femi ní location lẹ́ni. Because she knows you. She knows you want to know everything. She will tell you. And then, that was how you two became friends. You could see that it was easier for her to affect màá tú gbogbo àṣírí ẹ. Àṣírí wo ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ jù pé mo ṣògùn mo lọ́ọ̀kì ọkọ mi lọ. And so, out of all this, there is nowhere where you said, you know, she was dating another man or anything. No infidelity there. No infidelity at all. Just, she was too possessive. She was very jealous. And then you, that datum or tone of a girl, I don't have a picture. I'll tell you something. O le rò kó ṣe fún lady Ileni. Àbí o dá ilé ọ̀gá ẹrú tó jẹ́ Femi Adebayor. Wá pàdé oní tiẹ̀. It's just a matter of time. I don't want to know what you people had together. They said she was the one that first called you out. She called you out because we didn't know you. She knew you. You destroyed everything. So maybe out of Itara. But what did you do? She trusted Mercy Aigbe. Funsho Adeoti. I don't know. Omo B. Okay. Me, I don't want trouble. If I start Mercy Aigbe's phone now, they will say Ajoke has come. Alaji just had his party yesterday. He did his birthday yesterday. I don't want trouble. That they will say now, I say Merciless Mercy. Carry Adeoti. Funsho took Merciless to Adeoti's house. Because Merciless was married. You remember? She was in marriage. I don't want trouble. Don't come and put me in that one. No. That she was happily married to Mr. Gentry. And then she said Mr. Gentry was beating her. Me if I now. You remember that time? I don't want to remember that one. That Mr. Gentry. She was married to Mr. Gentry. And then they went to visit Funsho. Funsho was the one allegedly that introduced as her husband to her. And then they became friends. Because you'll be thinking this one is married. Did I not tell you a story? This lady, friends, two friends. Two friends. Do you remember that time? I told you that story that time when in Facebook time. She was married. This one was married, but one marriage, my own marriage, my husband very, very rich. The other one husband no rich. Me, I give my husband, my friend money. She come to my house, everything. She carry her friend to Babalawo house. Okay, sis. She carry husband to Babalawo, her friend to Babalawo house. She was still the same person that went to tell the husband that Iyawore. That was how that marriage scattered, and she married drama. People, I don't even talk about. I can't read now. Did you send it here, sis? I gave you my number. Oh, this is my sis. I will beat her. If I try beating her, they say I am beating from the phone. Oh, I gave you my number. I don't know where you are sending it to. I can't read. Can you now see what I'm calling for you? If you are ready to get my number, I've given you my number. I will wound you, sis. Do you remember that time? How did they said, how did? Oh, Omobi said she trusted Mercy Aigbe. Me, I don't know. But what we heard was that Gentry was beating her. And then she left Gentry to marry the owner. That's it. I don't know. Don't call me into that matter. I don't want trouble. You know, Mercy Aigbe, she has done well. She's doing well with her love of her life. I like it do bad day yesterday. They did I love you, you love me. We are Oko at Iyawo. So please let us wait like that. I don't want wahala for myself. John Toriolo. I think Funsho has gone away. And Alhaji and Alhaja Mercy, they are having their own time. I wish them all the best. But it is people that you trust and bring to your family home. We are all learning. We have all made such mistakes before in the past. You, some of you ladies, with your friend, the first thing you will say, fuck up story tèmi ni ọkọ mi náà ní fuck up story ẹ lọ sọ fún un chinú ni kí ló tún fẹ́ sọ ń pa ẹ̀ ó forí ọkọ ẹ̀ gbá ó lu orí ọkọ ẹ̀ ó mo mú orí ọkọ mi mo kì í bọ inú wọn gbá ṣé mo sọ fún ẹ pé kò mọ̀ pé mo kò rí orí òun bọ inú gbá tẹ́lẹ̀ ni ìwọ ló ṣe máa sọ fún pé mo kò rí ẹ̀ bọ inú gbá he knows his head is inside the gbá now so but so many of you be mindful of who you call friends. Èyí tí o bá fẹ́ gbọ́kọ ẹ̀ gan agbògo lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ibi tẹ́ ti ń tojú bọlé you go about your nails cannot pray again your mouth cannot talk to God àfi tó bá tẹ̀lé bá èèyàn kan lọ síbi kan even if you have to go on your own find your family gan ṣe. I can't, that's the phone I'm using now sis. Oh, are you on Facebook? I gave you my number sis now I know that's the number I'm using. Can somebody please tell that my sister that number she's calling is the one I'm using? I've given her my number. I'll give her that number that we do am a ball. She wants to give me serious information. Information about tone. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ now? Àwọn tí Tiata ló ń pè mí yẹn o. Àwọn tí inú ilé ló ń pè mí yẹn o. Because you know what? I told them to help me go and meet her. To go and Shame Bono Baba Pelu, but won't really work. Baba Pelu. I wanted to get some information. Boya yẹn ló fẹ́ fún mi. Torí mo ní kó bá mi lọ síbẹ̀ lọ́sàn. You understand? So, auntie yẹn ló ń ṣe mistake number. Jẹ́ kí n tún fún yín number ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ bá mi pe number fún wọn. Ṣé wọn mọ number? Má ṣe yín lè ṣe o. Ẹ̀yin ò tí ẹ meke ṣe. Ẹ jọ mi. Ṣèké kó ṣèké ní santa ìdí kó pè mí sí nọ́mbà mi pè mí sórí aago kó ṣèké fún mi because that lady is nothing but èèyàn tí ò fẹ́rẹ̀ fún yàn. I know and most of you are so silly. Our allegiance will be to Femi Adebayor because mọ̀ bóyá ó ń dóra wọn bóyá ó ń dóra wọn ìwọ lọ trust. Maybe on support do Femi o ko ma lu mi ni Tiata o. But you don't even know the relationship between the two of them. You went to trust her so much. Don't you ká tó babaláwo ẹ gbà mí o. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ tó a ní nọ́mbà yẹn kọ́ ni kẹ́ pè sis mo ti pè nọ́mbà fún yín. Oh God, ọwọ́ sísá yìí ti tú mi o. Tóhun ló gbé lọ́lé babaláwo tóhun ló gbé lọ́lé babaláwo did you hear wọ́n tóhun tún ká tó babaláwo òun ló gbé lọ́lé babaláwo òun ló tún sọ ló tún tú àṣírí fọ́kọ. Please now sis are you watching me? I've just called the number for you to call because that means you know that I'm online. That's why you are calling me. Do you want me to give you the number again? Ayé mi ẹ gbà mí èmi ò mọ̀ ẹ̀yin ò tí ẹ meke ṣe àfi kẹ́ ṣe Tiata. Oh God. And the number tẹ́ ń pè yẹn kọ́ ni òun mò ń lò. Tóun ló pe olè kó wá jà òun ló tún pe babaláwo kó wá mu. Oh God. The number to call. Okay, ẹ máa gbọ́ ó yẹ kọ sílẹ̀. Plus méjì mẹ́ta 4 mẹ́sàn-án òdo 0 ọ̀kan ẹ̀fà èjì ẹ̀jọ ẹ̀sán 3 ẹ̀sán ṣẹ́tìrí àbí kí n tún pè fún yín. Ọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀dàlẹ̀ máa bálẹ̀ lọ ni but believe me kí ọ̀dàlẹ̀ tó bálẹ̀ lọ nǹkan ti bàjẹ́ 2 3 4 9 Wọ́n ti bá yín kọ sílẹ̀ ṣe ti rí. Ó yá, sí ṣe ń wò wá, ẹ máa wò ó. Thank you, ọmọ B. Ẹ bá mi kọ fún wọn. Ẹ ṣe jàre, ẹ ti get ẹ. Ẹ̀yin like èké, àwọn èké family. Àwọn family ni. Ẹ jọ ìgò ni mò ń tà. Don't forget I sell glasses. Any type of glasses. This is rimless for your prescription. This is rimless for your prescription. If you want full one, show you. One map, they will get you. You know, some of them, they are so smart. They will be telling you problems that never existed in their family. One, any problem here, but because they want to get your own, they want you to open up to them. They want to tell you that they can take you somewhere. They'll be telling you. They'll be telling you about problem. Be mindful. I don't want to know your problem. Don't tell me your problem because I will not tell you my own. My marriage is perfect the way it is. Whatsoever I'm going through in my marriage, it is me and my husband. Ladies, be mindful. Stop telling. This is not the first time we'll be telling you. Say your They will purposely be telling you about a problem that never existed in their life. Ajoke, leave that tone of a girl. Yoruba said, "Ohun yabo kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnìkan bí ṣebí she will get married to one, or even if she's married already, she'll meet a Waterloo. She will be served what she serves." Ojúlópẹ́ sí. But ká máa sọ fáwọn tó kù náà. Ká dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣe ò dáa. I understand your point. Wàá jèrè nǹkan tó bá ṣe nílé ayé. Karma is real, whether you like it or not. Karma is what? Is real. You think you can do something to somebody and get away with it. What gets here? It's just a matter of time. She's crying now. And I don't know how you feel. Maybe when that thing first happened, you didn't know that it was going to get to this stage. But how do you feel seeing another woman cry because of you? How do you feel? For some of you friends that become so much enemy, that means you have been an enemy from day one. You never loved me. If you ever loved me, if there was ever anything, any iota of love between our friendship that you call friendship, you will not go that all out for me. We might decide not to talk again. Go your own way. Let me go my own way. But when you decide to expose your one-time friend like this to the world, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not saying the wife too was perfect in that marriage or for her coming out, writing out. I know. But sometimes maybe she had to just write things out for people to know what she's going through. Because we can see that she's the only one coming out to say things. Some have even thought, I've said that maybe she's trying to for people to start attacking her husband. This is not time to attack her husband. I will not be part of those that will attack Femi Adebayor. Never. But truth be told, we know his own antecedents when it comes to women. And yourself, you knew what you were going into when you started dating him and when you got married to him. I don't know what really happened that everything turned this way. Shanti o remember me ni, and see the number to call ni. Shanu wa, egbe kedide. Wọ́n lóhun ló gbé tóhun ló gbé lọ sílé ológun gangan. Ayé mi o. Aunty, mèké ṣe o. Máa lé yín kó industry gbẹ̀yìn ni. Mèké ṣe rárá. Wà industry máa kàn jókòó, máa dàbí oyin dà. Plus méjì, mẹ́ta, mẹ́rin, mẹ́sàn-án, òdo. 1, mẹ́fà, méjì, ẹ̀jọ, mẹ́sàn-án, 3, mẹ́sàn-án. àǹtí ọmọ bíi mi ò ní nọ́mbà àǹtí lórí fóònù yìí ni fóònù tó fi ń pè mí yẹn náà ni mo ṣe ní wọn àjọ máa ń ṣèké ń bẹ̀ yẹn ni èké làwọn méjèèjì inú indọ́sítì wa. àǹtí máa ṣe yín lè ṣègbẹ̀yìn ní ẹ̀ẹ̀mẹ̀ké ṣe nọ́mbà yẹn náà ló máa fi ń pè nọ́mbà tó fi pè mí yẹn ni mo fi ń pè wọ́n nọ́mbà tá à ń lò yìí ó ti yé yín. So for all of you ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́gbọ́n. And then for Adebayor's wife herself, Aladuke, I don't know what prompted you to write what you wrote out at that time. Tito enough what gbogbo àṣírí síta. Or bóyá dé tóun ti tú àṣírí yẹn fọ́kọ ẹ̀ ni wọ́n náà ṣe bínú jáde, I don't know. But for some of us that we are learning, Ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀kọ́ fi ọ̀rọ̀ wa kọ́gbọ́n. Don't be too forward. Don't be too fast. Don't be like that. Let me be the one to break the news. Tẹ́básáré jáde, tọ́rì àtọkọ yín bá ti ń jà, tẹ́ máa kọ sórí social media, ó máa ń ba nǹkan jẹ́ sí ni. Bóyá nǹkan tó wá mú ọkọ náà sọ pé, wẹ́ òkùnkùn ti ṣe tán, jẹ́ ká kúkú ba gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́. Ká fọ́ lójú. I don't know. Lizzie, thank you. Ó yá, Aunty Jumi ṣe fẹ́ gbẹ́nu sí mic ni. Ká máa dúró de one. Anybody that wants to come up, you can come up now. Yes. Sis me. Good evening, ma. Thank you for the love, the messages, and all that. Thank you.
Sad. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan kan fún yín. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ kẹ́ tó jáde ní ṣàwà hungry pé kéèyàn ti rí nǹkan kan fi panu lọ́jọ́ Sunday kéèyàn kan máa wà ní báyìí. So Yèyé Kúdí jáde, mo wá lọ wò sí show yẹn, mo wá wà níbẹ̀. Ṣé mo lórí Facebook.
Buttermint, thank you.
And she spoke already. She spoke, ó máa ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa. Yèyé Kúdí ló kọ́kọ́ gbé ti ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn síta, Yèyé Kúdí náà sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí.
Thank you, Buttermint. I love you. Thank you for the gift. Thank you.
Lizzie, thank you. Wọ́n sọ fún ọmọ yẹn kan tó lọ sí ilé, bó ṣe kúrò lé báyìí, ló gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù lọ the same day. Kò sí nǹkan tó lè pààyàn jù yẹn lọ àǹtí Àjọkẹ́. Mi ì tí ì rí ikú tó lè pààyàn téèyàn ò bá lẹ́mìí. Ẹni tí ò ń bímọ fún yàn gan, èmi mo ti rí èèyàn tí ò bímọ fún yàn ní Nàìjíríà torí pé kò bímọ fún yàn kù tèmi ni torí pé wọn ò bímọ fúnra wọn. He built a house fún ẹni yẹn pé kó má dàbí pé àwọn fìyà jẹ. Wọ́n dẹ̀ kọ́ ilé fún wọn, wọ́n dẹ̀ fi kọ́kọ́rọ́ lé wọn lọ́wọ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ fún wọn ní mọ́tò, wọ́n dẹ̀ ní kólúkálùkù máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí? Ká má ti sọ pé ẹni tó ní ọmọ, à ń ṣe rí àwọn ọmọ yìí, Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́, you work with them. Àwọn ọmọ yìí ọmọ ológo burúkú ni wọn, àwọn náà ní ògo ju àwọn ọmọ tán ní kinní yẹn. Ẹ bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ máa love wọn dákú because ẹ máa wò pé ọmọ yẹn ìfẹ́ táwọn míì máa fi hàn nínú wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ sọ fún yín, mi rẹ̀ ń tó bá fẹ́ mi sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o, mi rí ẹni tó bá sọ o, wọn gbà níyànjú dáadáa. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé bàbá ẹ̀ náà ni wọn gbà níyànjú dáadáa o, but because kinní kan máa ń wà, even gan tí èèyàn bá hùwà burúkú, but tó o bá fi ọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ dá ẹjọ́, Ọlọ́run á wò pé ṣe bó ti dẹ́jọ́ yẹn. Àwọn ti dájọ́ ṣé mo dání mo fi ẹ̀lẹ̀ ìyà tó máa jọ̀tá ẹ̀. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo ń sọ yìí kí lè Yorùbá sọ? Kí lè Yorùbá lè sọ fún èèyàn tó bí ọmọ fún ẹ ọmọ ọdún 6? Look at that innocent boy. Nígbà tí mo rí ọmọ yẹn lórí Instagram bó ṣe post ẹ̀ báyìí ni mo rí, mo comment bẹ̀, mo wá send ẹ̀ sí pé Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́, look at this boy tọ́jọ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́. Nígbà tí Yèyé Kúdí sọ pé nígbà tí kinní yẹn máa ṣẹlẹ̀ màmá ẹ̀ ló sáré pé wọ́n máa ti wálé tí ò mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń bọ̀
ní shop again.
Yèyé Kúdí ní àwọn dẹ̀ bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́kọ́ máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìjà tán ní ìyàn Aládùkẹ́ jà ni wípé wọ́n jọ wà ní kí ló máa ń pè
location
ni kì í ṣe pé kò sí ń bẹ̀. Bóyá ó kàn excuse díẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n ní before you know it lára àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ ló jẹ́ kí lady yẹn mọ̀ wípé Fẹ́mi ti gbé èèyàn sínú yàrá lótẹ́ẹ̀lì. Bí ọmọ yẹn ṣe drive tó fi tẹ̀lé wọn nìyẹn. Wọ́n wá ní lady yẹn sọ pé lóòótọ́ òun fọ́ TV. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ tóun fi fọ́ ni pé Fẹ́mi ò jẹ́ kóun mọ̀ dè ní ẹni tó wà nínú yàrá yẹn pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
bóyá ẹ ti jú mi ẹ má bínú bóyá tó wà nù yàrá yẹn ni ẹni yẹn ó ti yé ẹni.
ẹ máa gbọ́ wọ́n ní ọmọ yẹn wá sọ pé òun ò gbọ́dọ̀ purọ́ wọ́n ní kò ń purọ́ ọ̀tán ní nǹkan tó bá sọ ló máa sọ á lòun sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ òun ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní lady yẹn wá ní nǹkan tó dùn ni pé ó di òun mọ́tò di pé ó fẹ́ máa na òun so kò jẹ́ kóun mọ ẹni tó wà nínú yàrá yẹn ó try láti protect ẹni yẹn ipe ní ẹyẹ kúndé wá ní pé tó bá jẹ́ pé Fúnkẹ́ ni wáì àti òun ṣe Fúnkẹ́ kí ló tó bọ́ ta.
láti ìgbà tó ti ń kọ́ lórúkọ ẹ̀ out.
ẹ máa gbọ́ nígbà tọ́rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ Fúnkẹ́ bọ́ta nígbà kan ó ní yes òun ò fọ́kọ ẹ̀ ó ní òun ò fọ́kọ ẹ̀ but àwọn jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ òun dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ òun wà location yẹn but àwọn èèyàn tó wà ń bẹ̀ náà sọ fún lady yẹn pé Fúnkẹ́ ló wà nílé but Fẹ́mi make sure pé kò jẹ́ kó rí ẹni tó wà ní yàrá yẹn wọ́n níbi tí ló ti bí lady.
Fúnkẹ́ wo lẹ ń sọ àǹtí jù.
ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ìyẹn Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé ẹjọ torí Ọlọ́run kí ni èmi wo ṣé o máa dàgbà díṣèjú máa ká máa fi nǹkan sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìsọ́pọ̀ òun ni because lady yẹn sọ pé ọkọ òun ò jẹ́ kó òun rí nǹkan tó tún wá dùn ún ni pé nígbà tí kó tó dé pé òun ká obìnrin nínú hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì wọ́n ní ó gbé obìnrin lọ sínú hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì yẹn táwọn tóun wà ń bẹ̀ tí ò fún respect yẹn ipò òun àti Fúnkẹ́ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa kó ti ń jẹ́ káwọn máa sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ti get closer ó ní bí kíní ẹ̀ ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí kó kàn ti géètì closeness yẹn pa ni kò pé òun up till today ṣe tó bá òun sọ̀rọ̀ up till today so nǹkan tẹ̀mí sọ ni pé ok ọmọ ẹ wá sọ ọ ní nǹkan yẹyẹ kúndé ní òun bá sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà òun ò dẹ̀ ní gbèjà Fẹ́mi nítorí pé Fẹ́mi àti àbúrò wọn ọmọ yìí.